Hello and welcome to Empire in Decay. If you'd like to take a look at the game, there is a link in the description. There is a demo available. Also add it to your Steam wishlist if you're interested. So, let's start a new rebellion here, and you can choose your main faction and then your secondary faction. We're going to be choosing the Guild, who are thieves, assassins, and other scum, as our main faction, and then the Daandrites will be our secondary faction. So, let's continue. Now, what is this game all about? Well, it is a chess-like auto-battler, so you're going to get to see exactly what I'm talking about. Gonna take this artifact right here, gonna get some gold, gonna go into a battle, our first battle. Let's do this. Alright, so basically this is your chessboard right here, and every single one of your troops has a unique way of attacking. And you can indeed then use that attack. For example, you know, if you want to attack with, let's say, a knight from chess, then you're going to be attacking in exactly that way. So it's going to jump over in sort of like a directional, well, diagonal sense, but not really super diagonal. You'll get what I mean as we go forward here. So I'm going to summon one of these. There we go. And as you can see, this fellow is a Knight Guard, and he attacks straight. So he will just literally attack straight. And then we have our leader here, and our leader is basically our king. So if he is attacked directly, we will lose. So this is basically a pawn here. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful about that. All right, so we're done with basically everything we can do. We can also do direct damage to the enemy, and that's exactly what we're going to do with this guy right here. And I think that's all we have. We could discard a card and draw two more. No, I'm not going to do that. Not really necessary right now. And we are inflicting bleed as well whenever we do backstab, which I have to admit I very much appreciate. So we're going to be just doing that. A load of damage on here. We have an explorer over there as well. Let's get another Knight Guard there. Now we can start moving people forward, as you can see. And then we will end the turn. Every single time we end the turn, all of our people will attack in front of them. So just bear that in mind. As you can see, we are now starting to take a little bit of damage, but that is actually not that big of a deal. You're going to get to see exactly why. So here we go. Let's do a little bit of damage here. We can move like this. That's what we're going to do. We're going to move here because what we want is we want to take this thug when he moves closer to us. And obviously, as you know, that's how you play chess, you know. If you didn't know that already, I'm sure you did. Anyway, the Explorer is our knight here, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it here, and then we're basically just going to be looking out for this. So pretty much what's going to happen is hopefully my person here will do damage, hopefully kill this thing, and then our knight will be able to move forward and... oh no, never mind, it did 0 damage. Oh well, that's a little bit unfortunate. Oh well, it's fine, it's okay. We're still going to be all right. As you can see, the bleed is going to take care of him, thankfully. And now we can do some really cool things. So this is basically us capturing the opponent. So boom, that one's dead. And now we can do the same thing to this one over here. Boom, there you go. He's dead too. And now we are in front of a knight. Now bear in mind that this one is also going to get taken. This brawler here is a knight type unit, and he's going to jump over here and basically capture us. So we do have to be a little bit aware of that. Unfortunate that that's happening. Maybe, oh, actually, wait a minute. We can do something pretty cool here. We have an ability called Flying Kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push him away, and that's going to make it impossible for him to actually capture the well, the other piece that we had back there, which is amazing. That is very, very useful. So we're going to do a little bit of damage to this guy. We're going to just, you know, inflict a little bit of bleed on him. And we are then going to be fine. There is very little reason why we should have to worry. As you can see, they are going to start jumping in now. They're going to start doing some damage. Unfortunately, my knight is taking some pretty big damage right now, but that's okay because we can just jump him over here, capture this, instant kill. As you can see, captures are, of course, instant. They will literally kill anything, except if an opponent has armor. If the opponent has armor, then obviously that's not going to work. Okay, so this might be a bit problematic here. I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I think we're going to do... I shouldn't move that one ahead here. We should kill this knight. We should try to backstab that as much as possible. Ah, we could actually do a flying kick over here. Kill that one. He was already going to die, I think, anyway. But we should do flying kick here. Move this guy over there. Let's move my king over here because I don't want him to die instantaneously. Actually, wait a minute. Did I just move him? Oh, dear. I might have actually just killed us. If I killed us, I'm sorry. Yes. I did actually just kill my king. By mistake. Okay, it's fine. It's okay, alright? It's fine, okay? It's actually not as bad as it sounds. Because what we can do is we can move our other people to capture these. And once we have captured these, we can actually go into the end zone here, and then we can have a pretty easy time of things, or at least I hope so. So we're just going to backstab as much as possible, and we can't move anymore, obviously, so we're just going to end the turn. We might actually have done enough bleed damage on this guy to instantly kill him. I don't think so. As you can see, we do have a health bar up at the top here, and yeah, he is going to die, and there we go. And that's it. That is a victory for us. Now... I did not realize that that fellow was going to attack diagonally, but now we do, right? Now we do. So now we can choose to add a card to our deck here, and I'm probably going to be going for Cut to the Hamstring. There we go. Cut to the Hamstring sounds pretty cool. All right, so now we can go to guilds. Here you can choose an action card for your deck, or you can choose a unit card for your deck. I'm going to choose a unit card, and we're probably going to be getting, let's see, what do we want? I'm thinking an Explorer. I think an Explorer would probably be pretty fun. And here you can purchase improvements for your cards, both unit and other things. Okay, so what we can do is we can add 1 stack of bleeding. We can move and attack in the first turn. That's pretty crazy. I think we're going to add 1 stack of bleeding to one of these backstab cards. I think that sounds like an absolutely insane thing to take. And increases 30 damage to the action or auto attack. That's actually crazy good. Unfortunately, it is extremely expensive and I won't be able to afford it, but that's okay. Now we're going to go on to the battle. This is going to be a boss fight, so just bear in mind that we are going to be fighting someone that has a has armor, basically, so it's going to be very, very difficult for us. At least I think so. And we're just going to put this guy here. And we will start playing our backstabs. Backstabs are pretty much infinite. You're going to consistently get those. So as long as you're in battle, you should be completely fine. We could put our leader on the field as well. I'm a little bit worried about the leader, to be honest, because as I say, he dies really, really fast. And I'm not entirely convinced at my own ability to keep him alive. So yeah, it's not particularly good, is it? Anyway, what we can do is... let's see. Okay, so we can put this guy here. Put that fellow there. And then, unfortunately... yeah, we can't really do much here because... actually, wait. I can move over here. This guy... wait, I'm actually not sure. I think he should be okay here. Hopefully. I could be wrong in doing this actually right now. I could be very, very wrong in doing this, but I'm hopeful that he won't die instantaneously because it's not technically a capture because he's attacking with just the frontal... Yes, as you can see, he's only doing auto attack damage. So it's not technically a capture at that point. What we are going to do though is we're going to capture this guy with our knight over here. Boom, instant jump on that guy. And now we can do a nice little capture with this one. Very nice, he's dead. And we could technically do cut to the hamstring if we want to. Yeah, you know what? We will actually do that. Let's try and kill the enemy knight. Because our explorer is probably going to get killed by him, unfortunately. Maybe. I think he probably will be. I don't think we can do much about that. Is that an opponent? Yeah, that's an opponent that's going to die in just a second, I think. We can actually just kill this guy, I think. Yep, there we go. He's dead. And I think that's all I can do, unfortunately. So he is going to die. Our explorer is actually going to die in just a second, which is kind of unfortunate, but he did do some pretty good damage. Should have really known that he was going to do that. So, yeah, it's okay, because he's dead now as well from the bleed. So that's not too bad. It's not terribly awful. And we can now move this guy over here. I'm not going to move... Actually, wait a minute. I should move this guy already. There we go. Just have him go over there, kill him, boom, take him down. And then what we can do is we can literally just go like this. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care about the... I really do not care about the auto-attack damage or anything like that. There is really no real problem with that at all. That's not really the reason why I'm doing this. And we are otherwise going to just stack 2 bleeds on this guy over there. And that's it. And now we're going to get the abbot. Enemy abbot is going to be coming onto the field, as well as this this annoying thing right there. That's basically a bishop, isn't it? Yeah, it's basically a bishop. So what we're going to do is, I'm actually wondering, can we kill this in 1 hit? Yes, we can. Wow. Okay, our leader is absolutely crazy good. Okay, so boom, he is now going to be attacking the enemy. I'm actually not entirely sure what this even does. What does that even do? I don't even know what that does to see him over there. I've never actually done that before, so that's quite funny. Anyway, what we can do now is... okay, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, so we're going to have to get rid of this guy. So we're going to do... why can't I do that? Okay, that's kind of strange. Alright, let's just do this. He's going to die from the bleed. We can move this over here. That's an instant kill. There we go. And he should be dead. That guy should be dead. Let me actually just push him over there just to make sure that he is actually going to die. Because I'm a little bit worried about him capturing. Is he actually... No! Are you serious? The bleed doesn't activate before they attack? Oh, okay, okay. Never mind then. I was actually thinking that the bleed would activate beforehand, but apparently it does not. So I am now in a somewhat bad situation. Oh well, never mind. Couldn't really do much about that. I guess we can attack over here now. Yeah, actually, do we want to do that, or do we want to move here? No, I don't think we want to do that. No, I don't think we want to do that. Okay, let me actually just do this. We will just do backstab. We'll do hidden blade, do backstab. And then we'll just attack here. Oh, instant kill? What? Okay, our leader apparently instant kills every single time. I did not realize that that was the case. Okay, so that's actually kind of crazy. Now we can move this guy over here, and we can get another explorer. That's fantastic. Okay. I think we'll probably just put him there. And we'll just do... I don't even know what to do right now, to be honest. Okay, there we go. I was not expecting to get this far, okay? That's the reason. I was not expecting it. Okay, so this guy is now dead from the bleed. Yeah, bleeds are so incredibly powerful by the looks of things. Very, very appreciative of that, to be honest. Okay, so now we can pretty much just do this. And, yeah, we can do flying kick as well. We can move this guy over here, then we can move him there, and that is basically a game over for this fellow. Oh, no, it isn't, because he's going to attack frontally. Oh, no. That's terrible. Oh, well, never mind. It's okay. Because we're good. We've already eliminated the big bad boss, the stonking guy that was wanting to murder us. We've already eliminated him, so we don't have to worry about that. As you can see, our wonderful bleeds are doing amazing damage, and we are most likely done. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything else. I can pretty much just relax. The bleed is going to kill this guy in just a moment. There you go. He's out of there. And that is indeed a victory for us as well. Yeah, that was awesome. That was so fun. Okay, so there we go. We now get the opportunity to add another card. I am probably going to be getting... what do we want? What do we want? Yeah, I think we'll probably take the soldier, or... No, actually the Night Guard. I like the Night Guards, because they add bleed. That sounds fun. Spare parts box increases plus 25 HP for Rook-type units. Okay, so we can pick that heirloom. And we can upgrade our leader as well. So these are the differences between the two upgrades here. So we have Assassin here. Increases auto attack damage by 2 permanently for every capture with this unit. And, or more like, every time you apply a bleed stack with a card, heal 2 to all of your units. I think we'll go with the first one. Yeah, we'll go with the first one. That sounds good. I like that. Okay, so now we can move on, and we're going to go to the sewers. This is going to be 3-star... Oh, dear. All right, we might have a problem here. We might have a problem. Temple of the Cursed God, special event, guilds. Okay, yeah, we'll go to the academy first as 1 stack of bleeding. Let's do that once again. And let's actually add that to one of our cards here, because these guys are going to be... should I actually do that to another backstab again? Yeah, I think I should probably do it to another backstab again. I think that makes more sense than anything else. So let's do it to this one. Let's just do this as much as possible. Increases 10 damage to the action or auto attack. That could be extremely powerful. Also adding poison. We could add poison to something. But which thing? That's the question. Which thing? Do I... No, I don't even... No, you know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So what we'll do instead is we will increase the damage of something. So increase the damage of some kind of action. So that means that I can increase backstab damage. I could increase hidden blade damage. I think we'll increase hidden blade damage. So that's now doing 20 damage instead of 10. That sounds pretty cool. Let's heal ourselves. We're back up to full HP and we'll go into another battle here. Alright, so what do we have? So we have, let's see, we'll put our Night Guard there, put our leader here, then we'll do a nice little backstab on one of these guys. These guys have armor, actually, hilariously enough. They have armor now. So this is going to be very, very interesting. Okay, we can put out another Night Guard here, another Night Guard there, and we'll go for Hidden Blade. Oh, I can't do that because I already used, all my energy, which is very sad. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so I'm basically just waiting right now. That's what I'm doing right here. Let's go here. And let's go... yeah, let's go like this. And let's go like this. And then we will basically just do a little bit of backstabbery on that guy. Let's move this fellow here. These explorers are literally costing 0 right now, which is amazing. Super, super powerful for us. And I think we'll do this here. There we go. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, so they're not going to be able to capture anything right now, which is obviously perfect. That's exactly the reason why I did that. And now we are going to do... this. So, we can do a capture here if we want to. But then we are going to be captured by this one, potentially. So I think what we'll do is we'll move... No, we can't do that either, because if I move forward, then that's going to be a problem too. So we're going to go here. Going to go here. That's going to be an instant... What? Oh, that was not... Okay, wait. I forgot to tell you this. Okay, so basically, if a unit has armor, you can't capture them instantaneously. Okay, so that was the reason why that did not work. And I am an imbecile, because I actually thought it would. My bad. I forgot about that. Okay, so instead what we're going to do is we'll just end up using a couple of backstabs on this guy. And we'll just try to get him out of the way. And we're going to capture that guy next turn. This fellow is probably going to die in just a second. I don't know how many bleed stacks he has. I can't really tell. But he is going to be attacked automatically by our friend here. So it's probably going to be fine. There we go. Oh, my king just... How did my king just die instantly? Okay. I'm apparently an idiot. I don't know. I'm not very good at this, as you can quite clearly tell. I'm actually pretty decent at chess, hilariously enough, but for some reason I'm getting thrown off completely whenever I'm playing this game for some reason. I love this game. That's the funny thing. I'm actually having a whale of a time with it, but unfortunately I'm just so... I don't know. I'm just a bit dumb sometimes, I guess. Anyway, we're going to just kick this guy over here. Can we actually kick him again? No, we can't. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, so these guys... Yeah, I have a feeling we're dead, friends. I have a feeling we are very, very dead. And I don't think we're going to be able to do anything here. Which does make me a little bit sad, I have to admit, because I thought we were actually doing pretty well. We fought very nicely up until... yeah, up until now, basically. That was funny anyway. Okay, so let me actually just use some of these flying kicks and things like that. We might even be able to get over there. We might be able to get over there and actually summon a new unit or something like that. That might be quite fun. Yeah, but we're gonna die. Oh no, it seems like the knights don't actually do that anyway. Yeah, it seems like just the regular units that we have. Oh well, never mind. There you go. That is indeed a victory for our opponent, which I have to admit is well deserved. I think he did a good job, you know? He definitely dialed our number quite considerably there. And unfortunately, I don't have any way of doing damage with these flying kicks because I don't have any units. You need units to be able to use the flying kicks. That's the funny part. So yeah. Unfortunate for me, but, you know, that's how it goes. And indeed, there it is. That's the end of the run right there. The rebellion came to an end. And we can go back to the menu. You can see here you do get a score, and you also level up, as you can see. I'm not sure what leveling up actually provides you, but you can decide on what you want to do, and then you can play again, and you can play with the Daandrites as your main faction next time, and then you can also play as the guild as your secondary faction. And as you can see, they each have a unique level, and apparently they're going to be going for 4 different factions. I'm very, very interested to see what those are going to be as time goes on. So if you want to check out Empire in Decay, there is a link in the description, and you can also check out the demo and add it to your Steam wishlist as well. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.